Hey, good evening, everyone. It's Jay here with No Limelight Productions, and we are on episode 7 of Echo's Redemption, which is our little podcast that we're doing for our game Prosperon. And if you're new here to the channel, or you're tuning into the video, you just happen to stumble on it, Prosperon is a tabletop RPG set in a far future, but it's not on Earth though. It takes place on a planet called Prosperon. It's got some cyberpunk elements, some biopunk elements, some science fiction. There is a little bit of space travel as well, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. But tonight we're going to be starting with episode 7.
I think you said 7.
7, yes, 7. And we're going to have a good time. So Deb, you want to give us a recap? Deb is my wife, by the way, who is my player, and I kind of dubbed this particular podcast a couples podcast. So it's just me and my wife playing, testing the system, seeing what works, seeing what needs to be adjusted, just having a good time play testing the game. I've got a couple other games going as well that you guys can tune in that I have videos for. So I'll go ahead and let my wife Deb take the floor, and she'll give us a little bit of a recap.
So, my character, Mariah Echo, has been hired with her friend Zayne to go and find what happened to a reporter. She's gone missing, and her mother runs a very high up corporation, the Decampo Corporation. It's Biocorp. So they're trying to find what happened to her daughter. I forget her name. Diana. Yeah.
Diana Mostra Decampo.
Diana. Well, we went to her apartment and we're looking for her. And while we were there, my character caused a syntax bleed.
Yes.
And I tried to run, but we still got caught.
Yes.
So we got arrested, and they let us out because I got my friend Rachel to pay the bond.
Yeah.
But it was an expensive bond, and we've got to go and get the sonometry dampener removed now, so that I can use sonometry again.
Yes.
So that is where we are at.
That's where we're at. All right. So we'll start from you being released, and the Osiris building, were the Arma team, which is a subsidiary of Osiris, which is a government-owned, backed by corporation segment of the government that monitors and controls sonometry throughout Prosperon, predominantly in Arco Prime, which is the continent where Arco Prime is.
Yeah.
So Osiris's job is mainly to keep syntax bleeds to a minimum. They also do some dark, shady stuff too, like they'll kidnap sonometry users, and sell them off to the highest bidder. Corporations, children, kids, anybody who has an affinity to using sonometry.
Right.
So they're not a completely above board government program. But you didn't fall into those categories. You're pretty powerful as a sonometry user, but you're still learning. You're still growing in your abilities.
Yeah.
And the way that plays out is you would obviously need to add points to make it stronger and add tags. And then at some point you could potentially become one of those master inscribers who do, crazy.
Mariah is not there yet.
Yeah, not quite there yet.
No. She's kind of average. She's
right.
Not like super good. She's just kind of.
If I remember correctly, your backstory, you did show some potential.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, okay, she's not like, like some of these other inscribers who are, turned into black ops teams who,
Yeah, no, I have in my notes that I grew up poor, but I did sign on with Neuralink before they betrayed me and killed me.
Yes. Definitely mostly Danica.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's the one who
she's my goal is to bring her down.
Bring her down, that's right. Alright, so we'll start off. The architecture for the building that you're in is like a brutalist, what do they call that? What do they call that? Brutal, there's a name for it. I think it's brutalist architecture. I can't remember exactly, but it's a very, the construction of it seems very simplified. It's heavy on the concrete. There's no color to it. It's just got a gray color. There isn't even any type of signage or insignia stating that this is an Osiris sanctioned building.
So it's very blocky, cold.
Yes, very blocky, very cold. Yes, exactly. And you come to these giant steps that come down, kind of like some of the buildings in New York that have those big giant staircases that are like double layered or sometimes triple layered. And you step out, a guard walks you to the door, he uncuffs you, and he says, "Now if I were you, I'd behave. Have a good day."
Oh, yes, thanks. Like thinking, I was behaving, you're the one sticking your nose where it doesn't belong.
And then, of course, you got Zayne, your right-hand man, who's got some new skills, by the way, who got leveled up. He's sitting next to you, and he kind of rubs his wrist because the bondage, the handcuffs kind of made him sore. You guys were in handcuffs for a few hours, so he kind of rubs his wrist. He says, "All right, what now?"
I say, "Well, Rachel said we needed to head back to her place, see if we can get this dampener removed."
Yeah.
I make sure I whisper or mutter the last part so I'm not overheard by anybody nearby.
He says, "Yeah, last time I checked, there are people that can do that, but they're gonna charge you."
Yep. Well, we at least have to look into it, and then we can go check out some of this information we found out about Diana.
You know what? That sounds like a plan. You think maybe Rachel might have a couple more of those steaks?
She probably does, but we gotta make sure we ask her nicely. We're probably not on her good side right now.
Yeah, we're probably on her shit list. You can be honest.
Yeah, we don't want to get any more on that.
Alright, well, I guess we're taking my vehicle.
Yep.
Alright, let's load up. Alright, so I'm going to give you a high or low. Let me grab my favorite dice now, but they're still yours. D20, right? You're always going to do D20s, right?
Yeah.
I love these dice. I love the insignia, that insignia.
Yeah.
Super cool. Alright, so, high or low?
High. Low.
Oh, you rolled a 1!
Nice.
Oh, nice. Alright, so you get to pick exactly down to the temperature what kind of day you want it to be today. The weather.
It is a nice warm day.
Nice warm.
Sunny outside, which is rare for Arco Prime.
Yes, it is.
And we can hear some songbirds in the air.
Oh, wow. So you're going for a little prosperity.
Yes.
And Prosperon.
Yes. We're like, well, this is odd.
Alright, so you're birds tweeting around, butterflies flapping in, lumimoths coming over.
Right.
It's so serene. You even get a shot of some beautiful, birds flying overhead. There's a few white clouds that are accumulated up in the sky with the purple background of the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And the clouds are in the shape of angels. Such a beautiful day, the perfect day. Couldn't get any better.
Look at that.
All right, and so you guys load up in the Alicon workhorse.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this time, since you guys, since you're on probation, technically, you do notice as you're going through the checkpoints, they're flagging you more. They're like, we got each biometric checkpoint you go through, it scans you, scans your ocular lens, and they're like, we got our eye on you.
I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, so all the security guards kind of give you the eye when you go through.
I'm being like extra nice and extra well behaved.
They kind of do the whole the two fingers to their eyes, and they point back at you.
Like if they pull me out to do or if they stop us, I'm like immediately getting out, ready for the pat down. I'm like, look, I'm cooperating. I'm doing everything.
No, they don't even do that.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you're on like a stage 1. You know,
okay.
If you keep causing syntax bleeds, I actually have a table in the book where you escalate to the point to where they're sending in kill teams.
Yeah,
to take you out.
I'm doing my best to like
lay low.
Yeah, make them all think I'm totally cooperating. I'm not causing any problems. It was like a one-time thing.
All right, so we'll say you put on a smile and pretend that you're just a goody two-shoe.
That's right.
All right, and then after it takes a little longer to get through, checkpoints are slowing you down a little bit more. You're not just speeding through it, but eventually you get to ground level 0, back where Rachel's bar is. She's not in the upper echelons. She's not in the silver corridor, but she's not in the substrates either, if you remember correctly.
Right.
So you guys get to ground level 1 from the Osiris building, and he parks the Alicon workhorse in a building next door, and then you know how the parking system works here. For those who are just watching, the way the parking system works is similar. I don't know if you guys ever seen Tokyo Drift, but you remember how in Japan you pull in your car and then it rotates and then puts your car in like a slot. It's a very effective, efficient way of loading cars to reduce traffic and things like that.
Yeah. Save space.
Yeah, save space, not traffic, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys load out. He scans his code, which gives him a number. So when he comes back, you'll scan it again, you can get your car. And you guys walk to Rachel's bar, I take it?
Yes.
Alright, so you walk to Rachel's bar. You get to the front door. It's got like it's like a velvet red door, and Zayne just pushes it open, and Dove's flying behind him. And
I'm like, where'd you get that dove from?
He just walks in like he owns the place, and he just goes. He puts up 2 fingers and says, "Hey Rachel, 2 steaks, 2 beers, bitter bites."
And I'm like elbowing him. I was like, "That'd be on best behavior."
hey, he says the squeaky wheel gets the oil. You never heard that term?
I think I heard it once or twice.
He's like, well, I'm the squeaky wheel.
That you are.
All right. Rachel looks at you. She flags you over, and she gets up and she says, "Okay. So, I heard you guys had a little bit of a mix-up, a little bit of an issue with the syntax thing."
Unfortunately, I am so sorry, Rachel. We will do so much better from here on out.
Yeah, well, they kind of did a little story on it in the newspaper. It wasn't anything major. You didn't make front page, but
Well, that's good at least.
yeah, it turns out that a few of the neighbors of the building were driven mad for 3 days, or for the last 24 hours.
Man, did they get a picture?
No, they didn't get a picture of you.
Okay.
No, they didn't get a picture of you, she says. But she says, but I do have someone here who may be able to help you. But it ain't gonna come for free.
We will, or I guess I will, I can't speak for Zayne. I will pay what I have to.
Well, it may not be...
If it's a job, I'll do a job.
It may be a job, but I'm gonna let you discuss with him.
Okay.
His name is Jack O'Connell. Right this way.
Alright, I follow Rachel.
Alright. And then you start walking. You open up the door, and as you're walking to the door, you can kind of hear this gentleman singing an old Irish folk song. And I think you know what song it is.
Yeah.
He's singing on the road to Rocky Dublin, or on the Rocky Road to Dublin.
Yeah.
So he's singing on the Rocky Road to Dublin, and you walk in, and he says, "Ah, you're the one I'm helping, huh?"
Yes, sir.
I can't do a very good Irish accent, so so I'll do my best. But he says, "Well, I'll help you."
I appreciate. What would you like in return?
A favor.
Okay.
And I don't need it today, but I'll let you know when I need it. He says, "Give me your number."
All right, I send him my contact.
Send him your deeds.
Yeah.
He says, "So, are you an effective in combat?" He says.
In combat?
Yes.
Not especially.
He's like, "What about your pal here?"
Oh, Zayne is very effective in combat.
All right. Can I call?
I'm better at hacking.
So he looks at Zayne and says, "So, big guy, are you willing to put your loyalty on the line for your friend here? Because if you join her in the favor I'm gonna need from you in the future, I'll make sure that I deactivate that sonometry dampener."
I'm like eyeing Zayne going, "I'll owe you one."
He says, "Yeah, I'm in." He says, "I'm in." He says, "Good." And he says, "I'll even make it to where the dampener won't show signs of tampering.
That sounds amazing."
And then the day that you return to have it taken off, I'll remote uplink to it and activate it, so that it'll be as if you never ever use sonometry."
All right, sounds good to me.
He says, "All right, got a deal?"
We got a deal.
He spits on his hand. "Shake on it."
All right, I shake.
All right.
I'm like, all right, I guess.
All right. He says, "All right, come here," and he pulls out.
Like, they're not my original hands.
So he pulls out this case, and it's like a box. So you put your hand in it, or you put your
ankle
in it,
yeah.
And then he closes this box over it, and then he hits a button on the side, and a projection keyboard comes out, and he starts typing in the air. He says, "Now this might hurt a little," and you hear it start to starts to rev up a little bit, and you feel like a burning sensation around your legs, but it's not enough to really take any damage off.
Right.
But it is a little uncomfortable. So give me a raw resilience roll. 1d20, roll under your resilience.
I rolled an 8. My resilience is 8.
Yeah, yep. So equal to or lower.
Yeah.
So you clench through the pain and you don't say a single word. And he says, "Ah, you're a tough girl."
Yes.
So
I'm learning from my buddy Zayne here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he says, "All right, I'm connecting the uplink now. And 3, 2, and 1, and you are all set, my dear."
Thank you, sir.
And then he opens up the box. You take your leg out, and that strength that you had been missing before, like in your spirit, is now regained. You feel your sonometry abilities start to flourish in your body again.
So the dampener is deactivated, and it will be reactivated the day that I go to get it removed.
Yes. Yes. So when they get it, they're not like, "Why is this deactivated?"
Right.
But at the same time, it's still it's still uplinked to the Osiris, like to the like through their system. It still reads as it's
so it
active.
Still appears active.
Yes.
All right.
And he looks at Rachel and says, "All right, I'm going to leave this box here. If anybody breaks it, that uplink is going to go away. So protect this with your life until the mission's over, and I'll be back to pick it up."
I'm like, well, just give us a call when you're ready for your favor.
He says, "I'll call on you when the time comes."
All right.
Aye.
In the meantime, you want any supper? Supper's on me.
Rachel says, "I did just get another shipment of steaks in, but it's not the good stuff. It's not the best."
Oh, you can make a chef's cuisine out of cardboard, Rachel.
She says, "Well, I'm not going to, but I got a good chef who can." She says,
I hope it's not really cardboard, though.
Nah. She says, "Last time you guys had ribeye, filet mignon, but this time it's going to be more like Salisbury steak, which isn't bad."
Right.
He says, "I'll have my chef cook you up 3 plates." She says, "Go ahead and have a seat in the main bar, and we can talk business. You can let me know what's going on."
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, so she puts in the order. About 30 minutes goes by, then your food comes out, and Rachel, you guys are sitting at the back booth, and she says, "So, the job."
All right. So what we found out was that this Diana was looking into a fight club. Is that what we found out?
Yeah, the fracture.
Yeah, the Fracture, an underground fight club that people are going missing from. So we went to her apartment, and we found... Where did we find it? In the neural terminator, we found we found notes that someone named Jack can get Diana inside to the Fracture. And then there was also security footage of her leaving her editor's office on the same day that she went missing.
She says, "If it were me, I would probably hit the editor's office first."
Yeah, that's what we were actually trying to head to when we got stopped by our friends at Osiris.
She says, "On my end, I'll see if I can locate this Jack for you."
Okay, sounds good.
I'll keep you posted.
We filled in Rachel. Mission. We eat our Salisbury steak and enjoy it greatly.
So you see, Zayne is just like a monster, just plowing through this food. You know, I mean, Zayne, you could tell though he's had a few rough years in prison back in his day. So he eats his food quite fast.
It's like you gotta eat it or it'll be gone.
Right. So you guys get done eating, and what would you like to do after that?
So we are going to head to the editor's office.
All right.
Unless, how late is it? Is it still day?
Still day.
Okay, then we'll head over there.
Yeah, because you guys stayed overnight at the
Osiris place?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. Alright, so you get to the Arco Prime Tribune. Once again, you go through the biometric checkpoints. You still, obviously you haven't done anything wrong since you've been arrested the first time. So they just give you the stink eye and you pass on through. Takes a little longer than normal though. So, you guys finally arrive to the Arco Prime Tribune, which is about halfway up, close to the Silver Corridor.
Okay, I will say, I'm going to be wearing my corporate suit.
Corporate suit?
Yes.
Doesn't
so
that
maybe I can. That helps me on social.
Oh yeah, what does it give you on social?
Plus 1d10.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you're gonna be wearing your corporate suit, but people are gonna treat you like a corporal too. It's only bad thing you get the plus to the influence, but you also kind of get a negative to certain areas you go to.
Right. Well, let's see that. I'm trying to think. Would it be better to have the benefit on the social or stealth? Because I have a stealth jacket I could do instead.
Yep, you can choose either or. Right now, social could be good.
Yeah,
You can bring a change of clothes with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wear the corpo suit right now.
Okay, because you're kind of high up right now.
Yeah.
In the you're not in the clouds in the Silver Corridor, but you're high enough to where corporate workers kind of get some respect in this area.
Right, and it's probably not unheard of for them to come to the paper for interviews or things.
That's true too. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wear the corporate suit.
All right. Perfect. All right. So you guys arrive to the Arco Prime Tribune. It's a good-sized building, and it's halfway up to the Silver Corridor. And one thing about buildings on Prosperon, like the cityscapes are built onto these giant things. Each district is built on the actual high rise is built onto a monolith, and the monolith is like a giant dam like square that's built into this mountain, and all the sub-levels in the monolith are all has synthetic lighting. They don't have the sun. Like all their light is man-made. So obviously a lot of vitamin D deficiency down there. But yeah, you're about halfway up to the Silver Corridor, and the buildings that are on top in these high rises are like each building, like each level will have multiple companies in the same building.
Right. Yeah.
So these companies will rent out certain sections, especially the smaller companies. The larger companies are rich enough to buy their own building outright.
Right.
Yeah. So, but the Arco Prime Tribune obviously is not that rich of a.
No, they just own part of the building.
Yes, they just rent part of a building now. So you guys arrive, and so it's a rather large building. It's with all the windows that it has, it kind of gives off this silver shimmering look to it. And you guys are at the front steps to go in.
All right. So we'll go ahead and head in.
Okay.
Go and look for where it says the Arco Prime Tribune offices are.
All right. You do that.
Follow the elevator signs up to where the offices are.
All right. As you guys approach in, and you head up to the area where the main lobby is. After you look at the signs that point you to the editorial office, when you get that far, who she's just sitting there at her desk, and she's blowing on her nails, you know, painting them.
Okay, so I'm assuming we have to talk to her to get into the editor's office.
Unless you want to do it another way.
Okay, so we'll go up to her, and I do have persuasion.
You do.
And wearing the corporate suit gives me this added D10 on social.
That's right.
So that's 3 D10s, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You're good at this.
So I'll go up to her and I'll explain. We just need a moment of the editor's time. It won't take long. We can fit between any meetings he or she has.
Okay, she's typing in notes with one hand. And what is the meeting about, she says?
Oh, it's about one of her employees.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Okay. So I rolled a 10 for social, which is influence. So that is not a success.
Oh, that's a good thing it's in your 20.
Yeah,
I thought you were
20.
okay.
And then I rolled a 6 is not, a 5 is, and a 4 is.
Alright, so that's a standard success. You accumulated enough semi-successes to garner a full success.
Nice.
That's how that works. Alright, that's the good thing about having those extra diversity tags. Because, like, I know people might think, oh, you know, it's just 1d10. But 1d10 is going to double your odds on getting a semi-success. And if you're rolling 3 dice, you know, then it's, you know, triple. So, you know, getting these diversity tags actually, like, it's not some small mundane thing. Like, it actually can greatly help your character, you know, go from being adept to professional, or, you know, to proficient, or, yeah, exactly. Alright, so she says, oh, of course, is it about Diana?
It is.
She's been gone for 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, we're just looking into it, so we just like to have a word with the editor about Diana.
Of course, yeah. She says, let me call him real quick and let him know you're here. And what's your name?
I am Duncan, Mrs. Duncan.
She says, okay. She hits a little on the side of her face. She has like a little pen that like a little communication node on the side of her head that she pushes. Yes, Mr. Keller? Yes, we have a Miss Duncan, correct?
Yes.
Is here. Has a few questions about Diana. Of course. Who do you represent? Are you with the police, he says, or?
No, we are actually with, Biocorp?
Oh, okay, Biocorp?
Yes.
She's with Biocorp. Yes, Diana's mother's, company. Yes. He says he'll see you right away.
Thank you.
Just go right down the hall.
Go into the editor's office.
Alright, so you walk into the editor's office. And it's a lavish office too. It's nice. He's got you don't see a whole lot of wood in Arco Prime. Yet his desk is made of a beautiful red type of oak from Northern Axum Prime. Looks like it was even hand carved. He's got some beautiful artwork on the walls of beautiful landscapes of like the oceans and beaches and forestry. And then on his desk he has a small, like 6x8 picture of him, his wife, or what you would assume would be his wife or girlfriend, and a boy and a girl. The one looks to be around 10, the other around a little younger, around 6.
Does it have his name on his desk, on the door coming into his office.
You heard him. You heard her call him Mr. Keller.
Mr. Keller. Okay.
Like over the phone when he was talking, she said Mr. Keller. She says, "Oh, come on in." He hangs up the call. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes. You're with Biocorp with the Decampos.
Yes, we represent the Bio.
He says, "Pleasure to meet you. The name is Moss Keller," and he reaches out his hand to shake yours.
All right, and I'll be like, "I am Lily Duncan. This is my associate, Abe Lincoln."
Zayne looks at you and says, "The name's Zayne. Get it right. Get it right, gutter punk."
Sorry.
You notice that Mr. Keller, he says, "Have a seat." He's chewing gum, and he's chewing it very fast. He looks a little nervous, a little edgy.
Keller looks nervous. Like, so, obviously, we're here because Diana is missing. Hasn't been seen in 3 weeks. And her mother is obviously very worried. So we are looking into her last research.
Yeah, Diana, she's one of my best. I mean, comes from a very wealthy background, and I'm surprised she went to school for what she did. And last thing I know, she always told me her parents never wanted her doing this kind of work. But all I can tell you is she was on something big, and she went rogue on me. She wouldn't share her sources with me, and I pressed for it, but she said no. She had to play this one tight to the chest until she got everything, all her ducks in a row, is what she said.
Now, I have evidence that she was here the last day she was seen. Can you tell me what you talked about with her?
Oh, nothing.
So she came in and you didn't talk about anything?
Oh, nothing important.
Well, it might not seem important, but every little detail could help.
Yeah, that comes to mind. I think she mentioned something about a new band playing down in the substrates that she wanted to get some interviews with them. Yeah, that was it. That's what she said.
I'd be like, Mr. Keller, you obviously are uncomfortable with this conversation. Now, if you can't be honest with me, we're gonna have to find other ways to get an honest answer.
So are you intimidating him?
Yes.
Alright. So go ahead and roll intimidation. That's going to be 1 social. Plus you'll get 1 for your suit. And that's it. You don't get your persuasion here, though. You got to specifically have intimidation.
Okay. I have blackmail initiation, but not...
Yeah, this isn't quite blackmail.
No. Okay. Well, that is not a success.
And those
that is
cancel.
a botch, and that's a success.
So they cancel each other out.
So I just failed.
So you fell. He says, you believe him. And then I'm going to give Zayne a roll too. So you believe him. He's like, yeah, we just talked about the bands and the substrates, and she's going to be interviewing them, and you're like, oh yeah, awesome, great.
I'm like, oh, all right.
But Zayne still looks a little fishy. So Zayne has... Oh, do you want to spin a sortal mark?
Yeah.
You can re-roll that.
Yeah.
Because your botch canceled out the... So make sure to mark off your sortal mark.
is a 6, a 4, and a 9. So that 4 is a success.
The 6 is not?
No, because my influence is only 4.
Oh, gotcha. Ooh, yeah, your influence is low.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's a semi-success, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, he says, so you're able to detect that he's not being completely honest with you, but he still doesn't give you the information. But now you know he's not being completely honest. But since you didn't get a full success, he still keeps his lips sealed. And he's still going with the whole story of, no, she's, like I said, we talked about the bands, one called the Bumblebees, they're going to be playing in the substrates, that's it, that's all we talked about. Zayne says, spit it! And he's going to go ahead and roll. Man, this social sucks. He has a 3. So, but he has a 6 influence, so... 3.
3, yeah.
Damn, now there's. I'm gonna say put yours together, and you guys since he got a semi-success, you got a semi-success. Together, you work together and combine your roles, and finally he says he puts his head down after Zayne says spill it, and he says okay. I have to admit, I pitched the story for her to the upper team, and they killed the story. They killed it, and I believe they killed it because of pressure from above. We've got our bosses, and they've got their bosses too. So whoever's high up in the food chain, they killed the story. And I don't think Diana was willing to go down kicking. She was going to go down kicking and screaming, even if she had to publish that herself.
Did she indicate she was going to try to talk to any of the upper management, or was she headed to the club to get more of the story?
He reaches under his desk. He says, Diana did always like hard copies, and I've kind of kept this one under wraps. He grabs a file and tosses it over to you. Here, take it. This is the last submitted draft that she had, and she was going to add more to it. She had more with the story, but this is what she has so far. It's incomplete, though.
We appreciate your time, Mr. Keller.
Of course.
And we will find Diana, and we will let y'all know what happened to her.
Alright.
I hope that, good or bad, whatever happened to her, y'all are willing to publish what actually happened.
You know, I want to do the right thing here, but I can't go over anybody's head. I mean, you know, these corporations, man, they'll put lead shoes on you and sink you in the bottom of the bay.
Well, I'm sure you can use BioCorp as added leverage for getting the story out.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know BioCorp is aligned with Mostra's family or Diana's family, but I mean, I don't know. I'll do my best to get the story out.
Alright.
I maybe have to take it to a different publisher.
Alright, sounds good. I'll grease the wheels a little for you too, with Miss Decampo.
Sounds good. Go find her. I need her back. She's my best.
We'll do our best. So we'll leave. I'll send a note to Mrs. Decampo. I don't remember her first name. Diana's mother.
Uh-huh.
And say it looks like someone at the Arco Prime Tribune was trying to squash Diana's story, and someone's trying to cover up what happened. That she might want to use her influence to get the story out there.
Okay. And who you want to do that with?
I'm sending it to Diana's mother.
Oh, I'm sorry. Say that one more. I was reading. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm sending a message over to Diana's mother, Mrs. Decampo,
Okay.
telling her that someone at the Arco Prime Tribune was trying to cover up what happened to Diana and squash her story, and so she might want to use some of her influence to get it out in the open.
Alright. You get a message a few minutes later, and it simply says, I'm on it. Alright. And you have officially ended Act 1, which is called The Silver Trail. Now we are moving on to Act 2, called The Mid-Level Maze. Alright, so you get a call from Rachel. The call comes, your ocular lens starts to flash, and in your ocular lens, you see that it's Rachel calling.
Alright, I will answer.
Okay.
Rachel.
Well, guess what? I've got good news, sweetheart.
Well, what's that?
So, you know the gentleman that you were referring to named VJack?
Yes.
The information broker? Well, I found out exactly where he is operating out of. Bad news is, not the best area you want to be in. So I dropped that corpo suit if you're wearing it.
Oh, okay. I can lose it.
He operates from a crowded noodle bar in a place called the Tangle in the substrates.
Crowded noodle bar. Guess he likes noodles.
Yeah, he does. It's called Nudes and Tudes. I just made it up.
I thought it was called the Tangle.
No, the Tangle is the area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like a maze of crisscrossing pathways and elevated like tin can roofs, and you know you got to know your way around this place.
All right.
Zayne says the Tangle. I kind of know my way around there.
Well, hopefully, because I'll end up leading us in circles.
He's like, I never heard of Nudes and Tudes though, but she did also send you an address.
Okay. Well, and I will change out of my corpo suit. So now I'm wearing my stealth jacket.
Okay. Alright, so you guys load up in the workhorse?
Yes.
Alright, you guys are heading to the Tangle?
Yes.
Alright, so the Tangle is on level 23. So it's not super deep in the substrates, but it is 23 levels down, which is still pretty far. Not quite, in the maintenance tunnels or anything, but, pretty low on the totem pole.
So the substrates start counting at the top.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So the bigger the number,
so it's
the
like
lower.
one goes up, one, and then one, so they're both one in the middle, and then they branch off into bigger numbers going up and down.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because the lower you go, the worse off you are.
Yeah.
To the point to where you probably have like cannibals in the level 1.
We don't want to deal with them.
No, you don't want to go that low.
No.
Alright, so you guys arrive to the Tangle. But there's not really a place. You guys have to find parking away from it though, because it's a Tangle. It's like these little pathways where you can't even fit cars, and it's a bunch of crisscross pathways and tin roofs, and just it's a very a very pavilion like, what's a good word? To where it's, you know, in Cyberpunk, that area where all those tin roof houses are, where you do that mission where you got to drag that guy out of the fridge.
Yes.
Kind of like that.
Gotcha.
Kind of like that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm not like outright trying to sneak. I'm just trying to blend in and be unobtrusive.
Alright, so you have a +1 to your alertness.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys have the address. Not only does it come with an address, it comes with directions. So you guys get to Nudes and Tudes. Go ahead and give me a awareness roll.
Okay. And you said I get +1 to that?
Yes, you get, because you have the hearing implant.
Okay, yeah.
So Zayne's gonna make a roll too. So he's gonna make a remember it's cognition. Cognition.
Oh, I got a 3 on cognition. That's a success.
Ooh, that's a success.
And then a 3
Success.
and 8. The 8 is not, but the 3 is.
Ooh, you almost got some flair there.
Almost.
One more, you would have had additional flair. All right, so Zayne's gonna roll as well. So he gets perception amplification. Yes, so he gets an increase in perception as well. Ooh, that's a 1. That's a crit. 3. That's a success. He got flair. He got 3 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, he missed on his cog. No, his cognition was a 3. Yeah. 3.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's 4. He didn't get the 5. So you guys got the same exact roll.
Even the 1 is on the skill.
Oh, a crit. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he would get flair. Yeah, he's got flair. So as you're walking up to the Nudes and Tudes, you get a tingling feeling that you're being watched, and you look in each of the corners, and in the very top, in the middle, and you see cameras are turning and honing in on you.
So, I'll just go up to the bar and order some noodles like a normal patron.
Okay. Alright, so you walk in, and there's a gentleman in a, he has a old band shirt that says the Montrose, which is actually a band that I made up in the lore. It's in our supplement, Arco Prime, everybody, which you can get at Drive-Thru RPG. So it's called Welcome to Arco Prime. It comes with 11 locations that you can add to your game to add some flavor, and of course, to give your players some cool places to go to in the world of Prosperon. But anyways, a gentleman with cut-off sleeves and a Montrose shirt. It's got like this smile with like these big smiley teeth on the front, and there's a cigar hanging out of it. Is that particular album's cover, and
he's the cashier, or?
No, he's the bouncer,
the bouncer.
The guy, the security out front. He says, "Hold it there. Do I know you? I've never seen you here."
Yeah, we don't normally come to this area, but I wanted some noodles. What can I say? I got some money.
$50, I let you in.
Okay, I'll give him 50. I'll give him 60.
Ah, I like the way you think. And you, big man? He's like, damn it. Alright. So Zayne pulls out $60, and no, he only gives him the 50.
He only gives him 50.
He holds it up to the synthetic light to check for its authenticity. Oh no, I forgot credits. I forgot crypto.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys just transfer it to him.
Yeah.
Wire it to him. And you can do that by holding your wrist over each other's wrists. And everybody has these bracelets on, and you can transfer funds that way. And he says, "Welcome to Nudes and Tudes." Get it? Nudes, attitudes. and you guys are in the noodle bar. You walk in, and it's just a bunch of drunkards eating noodles and drinking Bitter Bite Brew, which is an actual name of a beer I invented for the universe. Bitter Bite Brew.
Alright, so of course we'll go order some noodles and some brew so that they'll think we're just normal customers. Do we know anything about what this V-Jack looks like?
You do not. But actually, yeah, she's when you guys arrive there, you can reach out to Rachel. She might be able to help you.
Okay. I'll send Rachel a message just asking any details on what this V-Jack looks like or where he might be in the place.
Okay, so she sends you a message saying on it, and then she says, this is the only thing I could find, and it sends you a picture of like a silhouette, but you can kind of see his face a little bit. He's got like a wide nose, dark skin, and but the thing that's noticeable is he has these ocular lenses that come out, kind of like you know those eye lenses that like you see in the movies, how they're like goggles. And they come out
like a telescope.
Like a telescoping, yeah. He has telescoping ocular VR like headset. Or not headset, but just they're like built into his eye.
So not like goggles he's wearing, but
it's like cyberware.
Okay. Alright. So I make sure Zayne has a picture of him also, and as we're eating the noodles, I'll be kind of looking for anyone that matches that.
Okay, so go ahead and give me an awareness roll, and add one for your augmented ears.
All right. So a 5 for
cognition.
Cognition is a success.
Nice.
9 is not, but 4 is.
Alright, still no flare. Waiting for those flare rolls, but they're not coming.
They're not.
But hey, you got a regular success.
I'll
so
take
you
it.
over here in the very back corner, a conversation going on, and you hear the name D-Jack in the conversation. Everything else kind of mumbled. You couldn't understand everything. But you did hear, you got it, B-Jack. I'm on it.
Alright, so I will finish my noodles. Actually, I'll just pick up my noodles and head back to where I heard the name.
Alright, so as you start heading back to it's like you go up these steps. It's like a little deck up here. It's not like really high though. It's just like a few steps, like a platform that he's on, and he's surrounded by a few guys, a few security guards, and you see him. He's got the goggles on, and Zayne's right behind you. He's like, "I got your back."
All right, so I'll head that direction. I'm gonna try to look unassuming and friendly, and or if anything, they will underestimate me.
Okay. So yeah, as you approach, you see one of the security guards. He takes his glasses and he goes like this. "Looking good tonight, honey. Shake it."
So I shake the bowl of noodles. like this.
And then you see V-Jack lean back And his goggles zoom in on you. Yes, I seen you when you approached the building. I got eyes everywhere. Now you do. Go ahead and give me a cognition and technical roll.
Technical is a success. Cognition is not.
So semi.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't get everything about this, but you do know that his cyberware are pretty high tech, and that these can actually tap into random cameras all over the city. And he just so happened to tap into the cameras out front and seen you coming in. He says, "What do you want? I figured you were here for me." "I don't know, I just had a feeling. Because I've never seen your faces here before."
Well, actually, Mr. Bijak, we are looking into the disappearance of a reporter that we understand got your name as a source that came to talk to you, and we were just hoping you might be able to point us in the right direction to find her or what happened to her.
You know, I introduced Diana to an important figure who she needed in order to access the fracture. That is true. And I never caused any harm to her personally. I rather enjoyed her company, and I enjoyed the funds and crypto that she provided for my services. Now, for you to earn my services, I'm either going to need crypto, or I can simply have you do a small favor for me, which coincidentally coincides with exactly the information I'm about to give you to begin with.
Now,
2 birds, 1 stone, he says.
This favor, I'm totally cool with favors. I just would like to know a few details before I agree to a favor.
He says, it's a data extraction from a rival's neural imprint. And if you agree to it, I'll give you the name.
And this rival, do they work for incorporation?
They do not.
Okay. Does this help any corporation?
Absolutely not.
Okay, then I'm in.
He says, alright. He says, I'll give you the information you need. He says, the fracture, they don't just book fights. There's something else going on there. I have a gut feeling, and Diana did too. Which is why I helped her. And I gave her a discount on my services. I hooked her up with a connection. He goes by the name of Splice. You can find them over on 76. And it's not in the Tangle. It's in the Norrell district. So you got a bit of a drive to get there. But you can find them in an underground augment clinic called Chrome and Flesh. He's a paranoid son of a gun, twitchy, you know, that kind of guy.
What was the name of the place?
Chrome and Flesh.
That's where he works out of?
That's where Splice, the gentleman, works out of.
Right, Splice works out of there. And he's the one that I need to hack into for him?
He wants you to steal his entire neural implant. He says, even if you have to rip it out of his freaking head, you bring it to me. The other option is you download every piece of information on it and bring it to me. But you can't miss a single detail. And ripping it out doesn't sound like a bad idea. He's not the best of men, I should say. Kind of a prick, if you ask me.
Alright. And he will have the information information to get us into the fracture, or be able to get us into fracture?
That I don't know, but I do know that he's the man to talk to in these situations when it comes to anything in the fracture.
Alright. Well, if I can avoid killing even a scumbag, I always prefer that, but if necessary, I can get my hands a little dirty. I'm very pragmatic that way.
However you do it. But don't forget our agreement. And you as you say that, you see a line of code. It looks like the Matrix code go through your ocular lens. You've been hacked, but not hacked like that. But he said this is just a little insurance policy to make sure that you would at least attempt the job. Don't worry, it's not. You won't experience any negative effects, but if you rip me off, you're gonna have a hell of a day.
Love the trust, man. Alright.
And you see Zayne. He sees the code go across his eye. He's like, "What is that?" He's like, "Just an insurance policy, big boy. Don't worry. You get the job done. You get me the information or the neural implant, and it's wiped clean."
Maybe if we do an excellent job, you'll give us the added bonus of helping us install some sort of firewall to keep somebody else from doing the same thing.
For a price, I can arrange that. I have one of the best hackers in Arco Prime. That's who I had upload that to you.
Alright.
That could be arranged.
That sounds good to me.
Alright. Bug off.
Like, alright, we'll be back. Either with Splice's information, or his head. One of the two.
Or both.
Or both.
Alright, so he told you it's in the Norel district. So the Norel district is a completely different monolith.
Gotcha.
So remember I told you how Arco Prime is made up of 8 giant monoliths?
Yes.
And each monolith has a giant skyrise of huge buildings. Each monolith is designed for a specific reason too. Right. So the Norel district is definitely more of an industrial district.
Right. Is that maybe a good place to...
You want to stop it there?
Stop there and
pick
up next time?
Yeah, we can stop there. Alright, so we hope you guys enjoyed the game, everybody. We'll be picking up next week. Maybe Sunday, maybe Saturday. I'm not really sure exactly yet.
It all depends on when his lovely wife lets him play again.
Yes, that's very true. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, you guys can head over to www.nolimelight.productions.com. That's nolimelight.productions.com if you would like to snag a copy of the game directly from our website. The website will also give you some cool information on the game and give you a breakdown of the Vanguard and the different factions in there. You can also pick up the game if you prefer to get it at DriveThruRPG, if you want to add it to your DriveThruRPG account. We're constantly updating the game. We're closing in on a final date. Deb is doing weapons artwork now, so the weapon artwork is being put into the game. It's going to take a few months. You know, we work full-time jobs. We're only a two-person team, and yeah, but it's been a labor of love. We absolutely love building this game. We definitely hope you guys enjoy the playtesting. I've got a couple other groups that I play test with as well. Those games are on hold right now. We're focusing more on the couples campaign, which is just a single person campaign. It's just me, the GM, and my wife, and then I'm also playing a character named Zayne. So it's like we're playing with two people, except for I'm GMing and playing a character. But yeah, I'll leave all the links will be in the description below, so you guys can pick up your copies. There's also a free QuickStart, so you can either go to my itch.io page, which is Prosperon, a Bio-Cyberpunk RPG. You can grab the free QuickStart from Itch, or you can get the free QuickStart from thru. And with that being said, we still have to add the driving, piloting, and helming rules, along with what else?
The syntax. Did we add that to the rules?
No,
yet?
the syntax mechanics aren't in the QuickStart.
Oh, right, because that's specific to Prosperon.
Right, but there is something I'm missing. I know we got the piloting, the helming, and the driving rules, but there's one more thing. Let me check the book real quick, and I'll let you guys know. So, 1 second. Oh, the exhaustion rules.
Right.
So we have rules, and remember, our system is modular, so you can take out what you like or take out what you don't like, keep what you like. If you don't want to use the driving rules, you can use a different system's rules. We're also adding the exhaustion or sleep deprivation rules. If you don't want to use the sleep deprivation rules, you don't have to. Like I said, you can, and we present these mechanics as optional. But the things that aren't optional, and we don't mention that they're optional, are going to be somewhat of a requirement to properly be able to run the system. But the book will explain all of that to you. So yeah, we definitely hope you guys enjoyed the game. I'll go ahead and quit talking now. But yeah, did you have a blast, babe?
I did.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun too. And don't worry, the next game we're gonna get into some good combat. I've already got it all planned out, so you're gonna get to see more combat with the new updates to the rule system. So yeah, I'm really pumped. I'm really excited. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Anyways, you guys have a good evening. Signing out from Texas. Take care.